captured. Thank you. Second question, Councillor Lister.
So moving on to that, the Welsh in education, this is where I declare my personal interest, because dwi wedi dewis addysg Cymraeg I fy plant, and as you can probably tell, dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg. I chose that for my children when I was on maternity leave. So if we want to increase sort of parental choice to Welsh medium education, the investment is definitely very early on. So TRV and mixing with parents who spent their older siblings went to Welsh medium education, and perhaps they were like me, didn't speak Welsh at the home, made me absolutely believe that it was a positive choice for me and my family. Cymraeg yn y Teulu ran then, Story Can in the library, all of these initiatives that have actually diminished since COVID, and I don't place any blame there. Society has changed, people don't go out as much to groups, I think. But to sort of address this this open risk, I think it's looking much earlier than just when you get to 5 and you're choosing schools for your choosing schools for your children. And I will say to anybody who's contemplating it, who like me doesn't speak Welsh at home, it is absolutely amazing, and I'm so proud of my children when I see them come home speaking Welsh. And I also know that every minute they're at school, they're learning, because they're learning a language constantly. So for me, that's a win-win. 2 languages, 2 choices, and yeah, I'm very proud of it. So that was my comments about Welsh in education. I don't suppose it really needs a response, but go on.
You're going to get one, Councillor Lister. So as part of the structure that sits around the Welsh in Education Strategic Plan, we have the Welsh Strategic Plan Forum, which is chaired by the Cabinet Member. And within that, we have representatives of a variety of groups, including Prague, the parent group, including Mudiad Meithrin, the Welsh preschool group, and Menter Iaith, who obviously have a responsibility to promote the Welsh language. We also, through our strategic funding for voluntary sector groups within the council, excuse me, actually do directly fund Menter Iaith, Sarah Flint Wrexham, and Mudiad Meithrin to support their activities in that preschool and family space. So we do have that sort of strategic route in to those groups who are out in the communities actively promoting the Welsh language, because you are so right. If we do not encourage families, even parents to be, as you yourself were, to think that this is an option for me, even though I am not from a Welsh medium family. So that is why those groups are so important, why we do give them funding to support their activities, and why they are core members of the Welsh Forum and sit within the subgroups of that forum, delivering on the action plan and reporting back, on its progress. We have information on our website, again, about the benefits of bilingualism. A number of years ago, we refreshed, working with Mudiad Meithrin, we refreshed a document that really demonstrates the research that underpins why learning a second language is so important in terms of, neurological development and the benefit that that brings, and telling those stories of families who perhaps didn't feel confident, were brave enough to make that choice, and then have reflected back, the benefits as you've articulated there on their learners. So although, as you say, our responsibility is for statutory education, we work so closely, with those groups, because every one of our Welsh medium schools has a Cilch, a Meithrin attached to it. Again, bringing those learners in to that preschool setting, and you'll know in the new Croesati building, as in all of our other buildings, that provision, is there for for those families. And again, our schools know that that early engagement as well is key in securing, those learners coming into their school. I don't know whether the Cabinet Member would want to say anything as the chair of the forum, but I think it's, just to give you that reassurance, we don't just think about what happens at 5. We are doing everything we can, working with the bodies who are out there in the communities to actively encourage parents to make that choice.